Good morning, children. This is Shivalsis speaking. Children, as we have almost completed the chapter comparing quantities, in which we have discussed about simple interest, simple interest and compound interest, the various types of questions on compound interest, in which we discussed about fractional time and fractional rate of interest, rather complete time, in which we discussed about how to deal with the time in which time is in complete year and fractional year. Various types of questions we have discussed till date, children. So what I have given you some assignments to solve. Some I have solved, some I have submitted as well. So children, I will be expecting from everyone of your class to complete the last exercise your own. 2-3 questions are left. Those 2-3 questions I want to give as homework, or rather assignment, short of assignments. I will be expecting from everyone to try out those remaining questions which I have not shown. If you are having problem to understand those questions, if you're facing problem to understand those questions, you can drop your queries. You can call me in my given WhatsApp number, and I'm pretty sure that you will be able to solve your own, because those kind of questions we have already done. Those questions are quite easy to understand. Children, today I want to start a new chapter, that is exponents and power. Meanwhile, I'm saying again, meanwhile, if you still have problem in comparing quantities, if you're having problem to understand comparing quantities, please feel free to contact with me. 2-3 questions I haven't shown. I did not solve 2-3 questions. Those questions I want you all to try your own. So children, here today I'm going to deal with a chapter, that is exponents and power, in which we will be discussing about dealing with powers and exponents. Children, in class 7 we had this particular chapter, exponents and power, in which we have dealt with some easy processes or easy patterns of exponents, in which we had to solve, suppose 5 square is equal to how much, 4 to the power 6 is equal to how much. This sort of questions we have done in class 7. In class 8 we will be dealing with more complicated, I won't say complicated, more conceptual processes we will be dealing in this particular chapter, that is exponents and power, exercise 12.1. Children, as you can see on my copy, it's written that it's 3 to the power minus 2. Children, the very first things comes on our mind when we talk about power. Suppose if I write, suppose I'm saying 3 square. 3 square. 3 square means 3 into 3. The number which is 3, that is called base, and the value which is on the top, that is called power. The value which I have written in the base, that is called the number which I have written in the bottom, that is called base. The base value is 3, and the top value which is on the top of the top of 3, that is called power. So when the value the number is 3 square, it means 3 into 3. The number will be multiplied twice. 3 3 is 9. These things we know. We have done these things in class 7. Suppose I'm saying 3 to the power suppose 3. It means 3 will be multiplied thrice. Children, throughout my teaching experience, I have seen maximum students, they commits mistake that whenever suppose they're saying that 3 square, they multiply 3 to the 6. They directly multiply base with power. It's absolutely wrong. Base never gets multiplied with the power. 3 square means the value 3 which will be multiplied twice. Itself twice. 3 into 3, that is 9, not 6. Now question arises, sir, what about the value which is in negative? Suppose the first question of exercise 12.1, 3 to the power minus 2. What about this one? When the power is in negative form. When the power is in negative form. Children, always keep in mind, when the value is in in power form is in negative, it means that the base itself with power is in the place of denominator. I understand it's really a bit complicated to understand at this moment. Suppose I'm saying 3 to the power minus 2, which you can see on my copy, that is 3 to the power minus 2. It means the base and the power, whenever the power is in negative, always remember it is actually the part of denominator. It means I have to write 1 by 3 square. 1 by 3 square. Sir, why? Because whenever we replace any value from denominator to numerator, when we interchange any value from the place of denominator to numerator or from numerator to denominator, symbol changes. As I have written 3 to the power minus 2, it means that this entire value is in the place of denominator. So when I am writing the value is in denominator, sir, what will be in the numerator? Nothing means 1. Suppose I'm saying 5 to the power minus 3. 5 to the power minus 3. Suppose I'm giving this number from myself. 5 to the power minus 3. It means this is 1 by 5 to the power 3. 1 by 5 to the power 3. Whenever you are finding any number, I'm repeating my word once again. Whenever you are finding any number is in negative power, with negative power, it means the value itself will come to the place of denominator. The value itself will come to the place of denominator. So as it was 5 to the power minus 3, it will be 1 by 5 to the power 3. It will be 1 by 5 to the power 3. 1 by 5 to the power 3. So now it can be easily solved. 1 by 5 to the power 3 means 1 by 5 to the power 3 means 5 5s are 25, 5 25s are 125. 1 by 125 is the answer. 1 by 125 is the answer of this question. Now, so the first question was 3 to the power minus 2. So it will be 1 by 3 to the power 2. And remember, one thing should be kept in mind. Whenever we are solving it, when we are bringing down the value in the place of denominator, the negative sign will turn into positive sign, or negative will turn into positive, or there will be no sign. Negative will become positive. So as it was 3 to the power minus 2, now it has to become 1 by 3 to the power 2. 1 by 3 to the power 2 is the answer. Now we can solve 1 by 3 square means 9. 1 by 9 is the answer of the first question. Children, I'm repeating my word once again. If you are really having problem to understand, please feel free to communicate. Next number is 4 to the power minus 4 whole to the power minus 2. Minus 4 whole to the power minus 2. Children, again the same concept. The power is in negative. So I'll write 1 by minus 4 whole to the power 2. 1 by minus 4 whole to the power 2. Now you might be thinking, sir, what about this case? When we are bringing down this value from up to down, or from the numerator to denominator, why this sign of 4 is not changing? The base symbol will never be changed. Base symbol will never be changed. Only the powers symbol will be changed. As it was minus 4 whole to the power minus 2, so the moment I'm bringing it down in the place of denominator, it would turn into 1 by minus 4 square. 1 by minus 4 square. So I'll write 1 by minus 4 square means minus 4 into minus 4 plus 16. That is the answer. 1 by plus 16, because minus 4, if I multiply twice, I'm supposed to get minus 4 into minus 4 is plus 16. So I'll write 1 by 16. Now one more question, that is 1 by 5, that is 1 by 2 whole to the power minus 5. 1 by 2 whole to the power minus 5. Children, try to understand this very carefully. 1 by 2 whole to the power minus 5. Now you might be thinking, sir, the base is in fraction. Doesn't matter whether the base is in fraction or in form of whole number. That is not our lookout. That is not our lookout. We will simply break this value. Like, by the way, we have two different processes to solve this. I will explain you both the process to understand. You just check out which one is easier to understand for you all. 1 by 2 whole to the power minus 5. This whole to the power minus 5, this power minus 5 is on 1 as well as on 2. I'm repeating again. Whole to the power minus 5, this power is on 1 and this power is on 2 as well. It's on both the values. Minus 5 is on both the values 1 and 2. It's on both the values 1 and 2. Now, question is, this minus 5 is on both the values 1 and 2. So can I write 1 to the power minus 5 divided by 2 to the power minus 5? Of course we can. As minus 5 is on both the values, so I'm writing minus 5 is on 1 and minus 5 is on 2. After that, I'll show you one more process to solve. And you can tell me in WhatsApp that which one was easier to understand. 1 to the power minus 5 means 1 will be multiplied 5 times. Or simply if we bring down this, I want to bring down this value 1 to the power minus 5 to down, as I've told that whenever we can see the minus power, it will come down. It will come down. So I'll write 2 to the power minus 5, and this 1 to the power minus 5 will come down because it's holding minus power. It will be 1 to the power plus 5. It was minus 5, it would become plus 5 now. And here is a minus, the power is in minus. Here the power is in minus. So if according to the law, whenever we change from the place of numerator to denominator, or from denominator to numerator, symbol changes. As this number is holding minus 5, so if I change the place of this number from denominator to numerator, symbol must be changed, of course. So as it's holding 2 to the power minus 5, I want to write this value in the place of numerator. So what I'll write? I'll write 2 to the power plus 5 by 1 to the power plus 5. Because I've replaced 2 to the power minus 5 from the place of denominator to numerator. So that is why it has become 2 to the power minus 5. It has become 2 to the power plus 5. Now 2 to the power 5 means 2 to the 4, 4 to the 8, 8 to the 16, 6 to the 32. 32 by 1 to the power 5. 1 has, 1 to the power 5 means 1 itself. Answer is 32. Children, I will be discussing about more and more about on such concepts. Meanwhile, I'll be expecting you all to at least try out for this period and go through this. I will surely try to explain these things more in elaborately. So it is expected from everyone to try out these things, whatever I have explained. Till then, thank you children. Thank you so much.